Happy hump day. Okay, so it's not hump day, it's Thursday. Welcome back to Gold Sex Shoes and my podcast. So we're going to talk about today a hump day. What is it? Well, we're talking about getting over that hump. What's your hump for the week? Hey, let's be honest, mine is just taking vitamins. Us middle-aged people in general, I have gotten to the point where I have cruised through and I can take a morning vitamin. But let's talk about those nighttime vitamins. I felt like I just made it over that hump and was struggling with consistency of taking vitamins. Because for hormones and middle-aged people, it's important to take your vitamins. But who threw in the nighttime vitamins? Now we need more magnesium. Because guess what? A girl's got to sleep. And if you know anything about the middle-aged thing, not sleeping a whole lot. So it's a struggle for me. I'm having to work and strive. And you know what? Taking a nighttime vitamin, let's be honest, is not a huge deal. It is to me, though. It's better for me. It's healthy for me. So that's huge. What's your struggle for the week? Let's also talk about working out. I am not great at consistently working out. I am good for a couple weeks, maybe even 3 weeks. And then guess what happens? Life, I'll tailspin, and then I feel like I start all over again. Consistency with working out is hard. I have got friends, shout out to Sarah and Sharon Baldwin on the Peloton. They got all their blue dots. They are consistent. Some people are great with being consistent and working out, taking them vitamins, taking a nighttime vitamin. But some of us do struggle. And let's be honest, when you're like, oh, I'm struggling with working out every day or taking a vitamin, there's a ton of people that are like, so what? But for me, from where I'm at in my journey, it's important. It makes me feel like it helps my health. God knows it helps my mental well-being, helps the people around me. So what are your struggles right now? Some things totally seem stupid or small. Well, let me tell you what. Let's say you go through that neighborhood again. There's a speed bump. Let's say you're going about 15, 20 miles an hour. It'll bottom out your car. So even the small things that seem small, irrelevant, nobody cares. They can be the huge things. Being consistent in your workouts, huge. Picking up that extra 5-pound dumbbell weight, running an extra 5 minutes. I mean, hell, even running, I'm talking about 10, 15-minute walks daily. I have struggled. I am proud of myself if I get over that small hump and I'm like, yes, give me week 2. Yes, give me week 3. Oh, here's a bump. What are your struggles? Hey, let's take it another layer deep. What are your struggles with your relationships? Putting up boundaries, holding those boundaries. It's not easy. People know how to trigger us. People know how to get to us. But let's say you are working diligently and not reacting to that person's text, that person blowing up your phone. It is hard. And it may not seem like a lot. Oh, so what? I didn't react and I didn't respond for 24 hours. Who cares? It'll bottom out your car. Because if you answer it, you blow up. What happens? You feel bad. You feel upset. It's ruined your day. So if you don't even react for the day or 2 days, week, month, I'm proud of you. Set those boundaries. People have got to stop being able to agitate and poke. Again, it seems so small. Just a little speed bump. But God forbid, we have bottomed out our car doing it. and then was like, no, for real, I need an alignment because I bottomed out my car over a speed bump. Again, you get that text, you get that call, you get on the phone, you've had a bad day, you explode and your whole day is ruined. And you're like, oh, I got to start over again. Let's pay attention. Small things are what's going to get us to our bigger victories. Not reacting to text, not reacting to social media, not reacting to phone calls is what's going to give you a little bit of peacefulness. It's going to give you what's your time, your emotion, your mental health. Set boundaries for yourself. You're worth it. It is not small. It is hard to do small things, but they're the great things. I would love to hear back from you. Tell me what your small struggles were for the week, because they're really not small. So let's celebrate it. I want to celebrate things that are in my friends' lives, in my family's lives that they're going to. Remember when your kids were little and they'd toddle, all of a sudden they walk or talk, and you're like, the whole world changed. But in retrospect, it was kind of small. Stop letting people tell you that your small victories are not good enough. Yes, they are. I'm proud of you. So I hope you've enjoyed this week. I can't wait to talk to you next week. I'm enjoying that people are actually listening, commenting, sharing, and I just love what I'm doing. And I'm happy that you're tuning in, and I hope that you're being encouraged as well. Thank you so much for joining in, and we'll see you next Thursday.